Because you got to keep, it's like when I said make a list, I came here to help everyone. People call me up and they say, I don't have any more people on my names list. I just don't have any more names. I'm like, okay, I'm looking for sharp people. I didn't go to school, but I got common sense. If you take one name off a list and your only inventory in this whole business is names, when you agree, you got to put another name on the bottom. Every time you take one name off, you got to put another name on. Randy talks about it in his webcast all the time. Just simple stuff. I mean, I would assume that you would add a name every time you talk to somebody, but a lot of people don't. I'm telling you, challenge yourself. You probably got 100 people you never thought of. You might have to remind them that you know you, like I did. Tom, this is Steve. I'm sorry that I'm calling you so late. I don't know if you remember me, but I met you at one of the Delta Airlines Christmas parties. Okay? My wife's a flight attendant like yours. We met. I know that you're very successful. You own your own investment banking firm. And I remember you told me that you live in the most expensive zip code in Florida. Sorry that I'm calling you. Yeah, do you remember me? Yeah, weren't you the guy that didn't go to school? Yeah, that was me. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm sorry I'm calling you. Tom, I think I'm onto something. I found out about this nutritional beverage. It's got this acai berry, right? Everyone's talking about it. People are feeling better. They're looking better. Their wives are looking younger. And my friend Charlie's making $4,000 a week in 4 months. 4 months, he's making $4,000 a week. Give me that name of the website. Just do a little research. I said, if you sign up, I'll get an email that tells me you signed up. Here's how you should sign up. That night, I got an email that he signed up. You don't know what anyone's thinking. He had actually was about to take a loan out for $500,000 to grow his investment firm, canceled the note, and ended up spending $700. Everyone in my business is paid $1,750 to get in. They got 12 cases of juice. They got all the brochures that are in the starter kit that comes with you. The starter box in the back comes with your kit, and they got an initial order of 3 cases. So everybody spent the same thing I'm telling you to spend. The great thing now is every time you sign somebody up the right way, the company says, hey, thanks for starting them right. We're going to give you $200. You could put 3 right and 3 left. You paid for your kit because you paid for your initial order because they give you a bonus for going bronze. You'll have a $200 for the team commission. You'll make the same amount by sponsoring 6 people that you would that you spent on your investment. But everyone's going to do what you do. So if you don't get in for the 1,000 PV kit and you get it for 500, then they don't give you as much money. They give you like $100 is the most you can make. So get in the right way. That's why Randy, once you show the plan, and the only way we show the plan is the same way that I did tonight. At your house, after you hand out the CDs, I like to go to the people. Inside that starter kit, you've got a big, looks like this. It's right, right here. This kit right here. It's got a bunch of CDs in it. This is what you want to be listening to when you're driving around in your car. There's an invite CD that's done by Randy. You want to listen to it 90 days, 90 times in 90 days. Just keep listening to it, okay? There's another invite CD by me. Listen to that. Now the difference between Randy's and mine is not much different. I'm just kind of telling you how to get to the person. Don't worry so much about showing the plan like I said in the CD, because that was before we had the CDs to give away. I'm telling you how to make the phone call kind of like I just did to get over to the person. But if it's your mom, just show up. Does that make sense? I mean, I even called my mom and I didn't even give her a taste and give me your credit card. It's my own mom. I owe her money even and she got it. I mean, then I called my cousin, my best man, would give me, I mean, I didn't do one thing for 90 days, but when I found out you got to sponsor 2 people to start making money, I had them in an hour. There's a form inside this that's in everyone's kit when they get the kit. We stuff them in here. This form here, well, it's supposed to be in here, but picture that it's in here, okay? And it's got a right side and a left side, and it actually shows you for the next 90 days what you should do in your business to qualify to make $1,000 a week. You basically have to put 3 people in every single month and help them get their 2. All you do for your people is go to the people. I actually teach you on this CD what to say to go to the people. I'm not going to tell you here tonight. You listen to the CD. It's so basic. It's like, Bob, this is Steve. You don't know me, but he's sitting here next to your friend John. He says you're one of the sharpest guys. That's why we're calling you. He says you own a pool business. We have something you got to see. Well, would you agree that weight loss industry is one of the hottest industries? Can you be ready when they say, what is it? Okay? If you just sound confident, you're going over there. You might even be really bad like me. I mean, I went to the ice rink to help Al make his phone calls. I forgot who I called. Greg, this is Steve. Al's like, you are bad. Give me my phone back, and I've never made another call for them. You could just be rotten, and then they'll take your phone back, and they'll make their own calls. Okay? I was making $17,000 a week, and I still couldn't make the calls. I'm just telling you, but I did something, right, Al? I mean, I said, hey, where are we going to go? I'm shivering in the ice rink. I mean, that's the first time I ever made phone calls in an ice rink. Right? So I'm sweating and shivering. I mean, I got the chills going on. Okay, it really wasn't me. So, okay, so those CDs teach you. Randy says, listen to his CD 90 times in 90 days, and do the same thing with mine, or switch off, okay? Might get tired of his voice a little bit, so you can listen to me a little bit, right? But point is listen, okay? I got good news, by the way. Blake Schrader, his son, who I love, I mean, this guy's a great guy. If anyone's got to know him, he's becoming a great friend of mine. I've been driving around, traveling a little bit with him. He actually talked to me, actually texted me yesterday before the meeting. I said, hey, sorry, I can't talk. I got a bunch of people. And he said, can you call me tomorrow? I just called him just before I came here. And he said, hey, I got good news. I got a new general manager that's going to be coming to Canada. It's going to be Jan tells me it's in 2 weeks. We can't tell you his name. He's moving his whole family here. He's one of the greatest guys in the industry. He's been in with MonaVie, and we are going to have a blast with this guy. I'm just telling you, he's into it. He loves the distributors. He puts 110% in, and it's going to turn Canada upside down. He's going to turn Canada upside down with you. Randy's not going to build our business for us, okay? The thing that I love the most is that Randy has been one of us. He knows exactly what we need. When you come to this Anaheim convention, okay? By the way, it's right here on the West Coast. They actually said they were going to put it in the Midwest again. I'm like, geez, can we go some other places? I don't want to go to the Midwest again. Let's go to California. Steve, really? People will go to California? Randy said this to me when I was walking on the beach with him when he just first started. And I said, yeah, we'll go to Anaheim. Let's go with the California, the West Coast Canadians. Let's go help them out. Then we'll go to another place. I mean, come on. An airline ticket's an airline ticket. Let's just go and let's enjoy the journey, have a ball, and get this thing done. I'm telling you, MonaVie is putting you in the possible best position to win with the guy that they're bringing here, and it's going to be a blast. Every time I've seen him, he's take notes, follows up with an email with me, says, hey, we're implementing everything you said. I mean, that doesn't happen in this industry. People that are in the corporate side understand exactly what we need to build this thing. It's going to be we haven't even spread. With this kind of momentum that we got right here, it is going to, you should have been with us at December. Right, Jan? Everybody I was even kind of down myself, but I didn't show it, right? Okay? I'm telling you. The caliber of all of you, I can see you all wanting this to work. Don't make it complicated. Let me give you a couple of tips and we'll break out. We'll do that drawing and then we'll get out of here. Again, we're going to give, let's pull 4 of them. We're going to pull 4 of these. I mean, at least four. No matter how many you turn in, we're going to draw 4, okay? Because I told Blake we're going to draw 2, and he said, no problem. So I'm going to say, hey, we actually pulled 4, right? And these guys are loving it. So get them in the box, because I'm going to tell you a couple more things. All right. So you know that there's a webinar every Monday. Get on this webinar. Go back. If you can't sleep tonight, listen to the last 3 of them. And listen to what's going on. Get yourself up to speed. Because you could be doing this thing in no time. There's so much more information. Let me help you on this. Jim, when I first started in the business, Charlie came to my house, my upline. Okay, try to focus real quick, right?
Oh, sorry.
When Charlie came to my house, watch this, guys. Charlie, my upline, came to my house. Here's one of the biggest things you got going for you. You are all prepared, and you're ready. There's 3 keys to succeed. So you got your head in the game. You got to listen to a CD every day. All right? Read 15 minutes out of a positive book. Okay? And participate. So you're here. You really just have to be prepared. Look at what Jim said. You get somebody in to know somebody in Malaysia. He hasn't even been there, and they're putting in 6 to 8 people a week. Are you ready for the next person to get in? Okay? Your goal is to be ready. When I got in, he was ready with the juice and the brochures. We had photocopied brochures. Nothing was perfect, but the fact that he told us exactly what to do. Here's what you're going to do. When you have a home business review, you're going to watch Randy Schrader. It's like a 15-minute CD, okay? Then first you're going to welcome everyone, say hi, this is why we're in. If you're doing a meeting for Ralph, I learned from my first mistake because I got the marker taken out of my hand the first time I went and helped somebody. Onyx took the marker out of my hand, put me down for timeout. Okay? So if you haven't had the marker taken out of your hand, you haven't even lived yet, right? She actually took the marker out of my sponsor's hand because I was crazy enough to call my sponsor, and I hadn't seen him at any meetings yet. I don't know what I was thinking. Bob, do you think you could help me at this meeting? This gal wants us to come to do a meeting for. She says she's going to have 50 people there. She did. The night before, she had 80. Charlie did the meeting. So she heard Charlie do the meeting. Man, he made it look so easy. He'd been doing it for like a year, all right, before me, 8 months. I get there, man, I thought I could do it. And I choked up, I turned it over to my sponsor. He was worse than me. She walked right up the aisle and sat us down for timeout, took the marker and said, did anyone understand a word these two just said? See, I look for people that like to win. This gal was on the radio every day for real estate, very successful. Everybody else said, no way is she ever going to get in. I said, no, my kid's babysit for her. I'm going to put her in a meeting. All right? So I got her to a meeting. The next day, she signed up and said, we're doing 5 meetings in 5 days, and I'm going to sponsor as many as I can. She sponsored 100 people underneath my 2 brother-in-laws. You could use this story. When somebody says they're thinking about getting in, you said, you might want to get in. If you came as a guest tonight, by the way, whoever brought you's got their head in the game, and they're going to be putting people in tomorrow. This team is. By the way, the most people that always get in after I leave for the next couple weeks. Let me give you an example. My friend Matt, who was the fastest guy to go diamond in MonaVie ever, and hold it, he went 70 days, and he didn't come to my tasting party. He said he was going to come, but he didn't show up. I sponsored him the next day. So almost all the people, the momentum comes right after these events, because you knew I was coming, so you made a lot of calls. Some people said, hey, you know what, I got a kid's recital, but I'm interested. Some people said I'm interested, but they got stuck in some kind of traffic or whatever happened. You follow up with all the people that said, no, they don't want to do it. You got to follow up with them because they qualify. Yeah. So now you know who you're looking for. Anyways, he gets in. Most of the people get in after a meeting like this. So if you're a guest, you want to get in. My 2 brother-in-laws get in before Onyx got in, and she put in 100 people in 5 days. They both make $10,000 a week because I put her in underneath them after they got in. But if they had waited, they'd have been underneath Onyx, and they wouldn't be making the $10,000 a week. So you can use my story, say, hey, you know, I can tell you what happened to Steve's brother-in-laws, so you might want to get in, because this is what, look at the room, you already got a picture of it. If you didn't get a picture, get one from Al or someone's taking a picture of it, okay? Now, give you a quick tip on this too. When you're talking to somebody, if you talk to 4 people, you talk to the first guy, he's not interested, the next, not that they're not interested, but they're thinking about it. People seem to think a lot. When you get to one gal and she says, I'm ready to go, before you type her in the computer, because she filled out your form. By the way, every single time we do a one-on-one or a home tasting party, and the reason why I'm telling you this is because this is what I really think that put the fuel on the fire for my wife and I. Charlie and Debbie came to our house, and nothing was perfect. When you put the bottles in the water, it was ice in the water, the labels came off. It's because we didn't have nice looking product. We didn't have the tools look like they are right now. Nothing was like this. At R3 Global, we used to have a decision pack. So that's kind of like the Initiate and the CD that we hand the people that look just like this. That's up here. This brochure has a CD, so it looks nice and professional, but we had a decision pack. Before that, we didn't have anything when I got in. To follow up with somebody, just give them your shoe. Here's my shoe. I'm going to come back tomorrow to get it. Because you just got to follow up. It's all on the follow up. So if they got your shoe, you know. So now you give them this as the brochure. You give everyone's the same, right? And you tell them, hey, you're going to listen to this. But I'm going to pick it up tomorrow. Then you're going to go over there tomorrow. Whether they have or they haven't, you're going to listen to it with them, help them fill out the information, and you're going to get them started the right way. The great thing about this is that we're teaching people to get started the right, proper way. We don't want people just to get in anyway. All right, we'll take you however you want to sign up, but I'd rather have you start thinking about, instead of a Tim Hortons, you're getting in this and you're going to make more than you ever thought you could possibly make with a Tim Hortons. Okay, so what happens is this. Charlie said we're going to watch this movie, and we're going to stop the movie, give everyone a taste of juice and the brochure with the stuffer in it, okay, which should have the binary that's inside your starter kit. So you just stuff it in there. John, you get that? So you stuff that in there, and then you pass them around, okay? Then we're going to watch the Right Here, Right Now movie, and after that, sometimes you don't even, if you're just brand new, if I would have had that, that's all I would have had to done, because my friend Matt was the one doing the meeting at our first home tasting or home business review. He forgot his wife's name, and he had done all the homework how to do the meeting. Of course, me, I didn't do homework, so I didn't even know what to say. They all still signed up. They felt sorry for us. So if all we would have had to do was push play and then watch 2 movies and sign them up, that'd have been a heck of a lot easier. So you don't really have to, because it's got how to sign up right here. It shows the buy-in area, how to get in underneath everybody, sign up as soon as you can, and that's how you get people in. Then you go and you let them go, whether they've got in the business right then or whether they're gonna sign up, you're gonna send this home with them. At the end of the tasting or the home business review, you just say to the people, on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you see yourself? What do you see? What do you like? If the guy says he's a 7 to a 10, you're gonna sign him up. Okay? Anyone else, you're going to give them the initiate brochure. Or if they say they want to get in, like they're a 7 and 10, they want to get on 300 PV, I would suggest letting them go home with this. So Randy explains why they should get the 1,000 PV. Because they're not maximizing the compensation plan if they don't. But then they can get in however they want, but at least you gave them a shot and a chance. And understand that if we're looking for people that are looking to get in a business opportunity, then it's a whole different mindset of the people we're looking for. Does that make sense, John? I mean, if we're only looking for a couple cases, we're just looking for kind of customers. We're not looking for people that are thinking this is an opportunity that we're going to go make this happen. So, anyways, you're going to use these on the one-on-ones and the home business reviews to hand out to the people. You're going to watch the movie, stop, give them a little taste, hand that out, give them play the next movie, and then sign them up. Or give them the initiate brochure. If you want to flip the chart, you're more than welcome to flip the chart, okay? So we have the flip chart. As you can see tonight, I'm not flipping the chart. Because I don't need to flip the chart. Your friend Judy, you can flip the chart for your friends. I mean, they'll know. They can help that for you. They can explain everything. You want to know who you're getting in business with more than every night I went to another meeting for all these folks that are in this room. Jan for sure, and the Hoovas. And many of you, Harp, your friends were with us last night in Calgary and in Edmonton. So the great thing is we're helping each other make this happen. If you're a guest tonight and you're busy, guess what? We're looking for you. Because busy people get things done. What do you think I'm looking for if you say I'm busy? Well, you know what? You're right. I'm looking for somebody sitting on the couch all day. They're going to be good with me. We're looking for busy people. Let me help you on this. If you give me 2 hours and you open up the door for me to hand out some CDs for you, and I start sponsoring some people like I did my brother-in-law, and I start getting you to 1,000 a week, 2,000 a week, at about 2,000 a week, all right, 100,000 a year, you might give me 10 hours a week. Does that make sense? You just need a way to duplicate yourself, because if you're busy now, you're going to be that much busier later. Can you tell that to your friend that says they're busy? That's what I did. I actually got a little piece of paper out and I would show a drawing and say, hey, look, give me 2 hours. You let me hand out some of these CDs and talk to some people. You open the door for me on your lunch break, 1 hour, twice a week. And then now we're going to get people sponsored and they all have 5 to 10 hours. Look, now we're putting in 40 hours a week when you're still putting in your 2. And I explain it to they get it every time. We're looking for busy people. Let me help you on this. I was just doing a meeting and some of Harp's people were at our house. We're at the event last night. Who is it? Harp. He's a police officer, right? Yemmel, right? Bemmel was there, okay? He's fired up, by the way. And he even came up to me and said, I want to thank you because you called somebody that I was with in another place. He was over here somewhere, but he said the guy's all fired up, building the business. What I'm trying to say is that, well, Gary was at his blueberry farm. I was helping Bemmel last night, and I was helping Bemmel another time with their not even being there. You get what I'm saying? Like, we want to help you that it's busy. But if you don't want to be helped, we're going to find somebody else. Somebody in this, we're serious, and you can tell in this room we're serious. So start showing your friends that that's what we're doing. We want to help you. We're going to start helping people make it happen. So you use this as the tool to get people started the right way. Now some people might say, well, it's probably going to be a little slower because it's not as much PV. No, it's actually going to be faster. Let me tell you why. Because if you find people that are looking to put in, like they were looking to buy a Tim Hortons, like my friend Mike Hernandez was going to buy a fast food restaurant and put a $25,000 deposit down. Now remember, go back to my other friend, he was going to put a $500,000 down. You see who I'm looking for? I'm looking for people that were putting money into something. I said, hey, I didn't even tell the investment banker to don't put the $500,000 down. He said his wife was always telling him, honey, you know, if you borrow that money, you're going to have to pay that $500,000 back. Our wives are always telling us the truth. Well, you're going to have to pay that back. It was 60. So he said, I'm going to cancel that. He's made millions with me at MonaVie. He has every degree there is in life. I don't have any degree. I taught the guy with all the degrees how to retire. So he's in our business. So all I'm saying is now Mike was putting $25,000 down on a fast food restaurant. I said, get your deposit back. Have you ever heard his story? He got his deposit back. You see who I'm looking for? $1,750 is nothing compared to the $25. Now I got somebody that was looking for a business, and he's going to put that same effort that it was going to cost him $250,000 to get that fast food restaurant. Okay? I always bust his chops around the free trips. I said, what was the kind of free trips they send you on a restaurant? I said, you'd probably be back home teaching teenagers how to cut tomatoes, all right? Because it was a salad creation. It was only salad, right? So Understand, if you're looking for people that want to build a business, it's actually going to be faster than it is, and you want someone that wants to lose belly fat. Okay? Years ago, I've been teaching this. I kind of went through all my group on the way here with Sean, and I was saying, Sean, you see why my group, because everyone that I sponsored were people that wanted to have something more for their family. Not just health, but they wanted to they traded this like a business. Remember, I've been teaching, Jan, since I've been coming here. Don't look at Overweighty or Safeway. Safeway, is that the grocery store? Looking with binoculars for people to get out of their car slow with a limp. Look at that guy. He needs MonaVie, right? Yeah, that's going to help him with his limp, but does he want to make some money? It's like we've been looking, actually, for the last year for people that need to lose belly fat. Am I right, John? The problem is, on all those infomercials that are going on TV, there's a skinny guy getting rich behind them. They're not, you know, so all I'm saying is we're looking for somebody who, hey, yeah, you want to have better health, but you want something more. And then it's going to go crazy. This team here gets it. You're going to get people started the right way. Now, hey, we'll take anyone at any level. My mom didn't get the 12 cases. Now, she orders them all the time now because she's frugal. She wants to get the best deal. But back then, she just got a couple. I mean, you know who's going to get in just for a couple cases, who's not. But you want to get people started the right way. So use this. Now, the revitalized side is for all of us that have been in the business to get re-energized. So make sure you do this. Listen to this one if you've been in the business. And guess what? If you've been in the business and you're not where you want to get at, where you want to be at, okay? It's really no different than when I started MonaVie. I was broke and busted. I could either feel sorry for myself where I was at, or I could do something about it. So hey, guess what? The great thing about where you're at right now, me and Sean were talking about on the way here, that we, at least all of us, know who we're working with. Jan said, Steve's shown up every time he said he was going to come. Now you know me, okay? I'm going to be able to count on you. You can count on myself. Harp could send her friends to the meeting last night because she knows I'm going to show up, right? Same thing here. What are we going to do? We're going to turn this thing upside down, okay? We're going to start getting ourselves a business around the world like Jim. I mean, he's sitting here. People are getting in right now. Are you mad? I am. I'm going to go find me another one, right? So in this kit has everything you need to get started except for these CDs that you want to get, and get an assortment of them. It doesn't really matter which one you get, but if I'm talking to a corporate person that says they got a good job, remember what Randy says, you want to get, just say enough of them to sound, hey, this CD reminds me of you. I think you should listen to it. You might only have to say that. Because Corbin had a great job too, but he got his pay cut by 2/3. Okay? You're talking to a stay-at-home mom, you want to give them to Holly. You're talking to somebody that's very articulate. Randy was an ex-stockbroker, was very successful as a stockbroker, has very big words, very articulate. You give it to him. If you know somebody that never went to school, give them one. Right? And all you say to him is say, this is going to make you really mad. This guy's helped 102 friends make $1 million, making millions and millions of dollars in the last few years in a bad economy. You know what you need to be thinking right now? Forget about economy, because I didn't even know it's a bad economy. Because when I got in, it was a good economy and I was broke. I was the only guy broke. So I never even knew the economy went bad, because as it went going bad, I'm getting richer. It has all to do with right here where you're at. You focus on, you know what are you going to be listening to till I see you again?